So now that we've come to Joy, we have a sign above the Relax Sauna out in the hallway. It says, brings joy. And it disappeared after Matt put it up. So it's the one sign I had two of, so we put it back up. But bringing joy is what far infrared energy is all about, because when you're connected to that which you are, to that which is the same as the element in everyone else, when we're connected to that, we feel more free, and therefore we can receive love and we can give love. So this is an extraordinary technology conference, and what I'm presenting here is an extraordinary technology, which is the Relax Sauna Radiator. It took 10 years to create this radiator. It first came in the form of that little lamp on the left, and then a couple of years later they actually created a sauna, an infrared sauna. Now, in that little lamp are 4 semiconductor chips, and I think a couple of slides later they'll be shown. But the Relax Sauna company is an electrical company, and it's funny because I just realized about a year or two ago here I've been promoting the Relax Far Infrared Sauna, and previous to that for 1 year another infrared sauna, and selling these products in my health food store and to health professionals and all over the United States and in Canada. I've been promoting that for all these years. And here I finally realized, gee, my father had a store when I was growing up in Gary, Indiana, called Wilson's Electrical Appliance Company. He was selling refrigerators and stoves and air conditioners and all that stuff. And here I am, oh my gosh, I'm doing exactly what my dad was doing, selling electrical appliances. And so I thought that was funny, you know, just as a humor in my own life, the whole process of my life, how everything is perfect. You know, everything is perfect, but we don't necessarily realize it because it's already finished, it's already completed, and it's just something we're experiencing, and that's a great joy. So the Relax Sauna company, it was an electrical company in Taiwan. They were asked by a Japanese company, can you find a way to bring a hot springs into the home with electricity? And they said, sure, you know, no problem. You know, we'll call you in a bit and let you know that we've succeeded. And 10 years later, they got a phone call. We did it. We did it. And frankly, what they did is they found a way to filter out all the energies that didn't resonate with the water molecules in your body and the human organic cells of your body. We are not just spiritual beings or light beings, as Daniel Brinkley says, who had a near-death experience in the 70s, and he wrote a book about it, and they had a movie. It was a TV movie in 1994, I believe, or 96. At any rate, we are spiritual beings. We are actually far infrared light beings because we shine far infrared light. Not just light. We shine an invisible light, and if you want to measure it, it's 9,400 nanometers approximately, or that's 9.4 microns. And water, yeah, this is really true, although I don't know what truth is really a funny thing, but water is a far infrared molecule, and it shines far infrared light. So when Matt Justice says on a lot of his videos, the more far infrared you have in your infrared sauna, the more effective it is. What he's talking about is the vibration, the wavelength, and you guys are my teachers, because I have a degree in mathematics. And as soon as in high school, when you got introduced to physics, I blocked it. I have no earth in my astrology chart. I have tons of air. And so, you know, the physical thing is hard. And so you guys are my teachers, and I'm learning about electronics. I'm learning about physics. And it's my destiny, in a sense, because this is what's helping me put it all together. Going back to my childhood and learning that time when I was creative in the way I created mathematics and solved problems. And you want to be like a child again. You know, being like a child is that's the kind of attitude where everything is, you're curious, you're awed by the world, and when when the mind gets in its way, thinking without feeling brings about woe. That's Hamlet, consternated in thought and a mess. And feeling without thinking brings grief. And again, it's what I said earlier. If you can get your mind, your mental body, and your emotions, your astral body, your emotional body, if you can get them in harmony, you got it. Then the world is your oyster. So you want to be able to somehow think and feel at the same time. And that means, if you have a thought and you give passion to it, this is what everyone, and then the secret that they miss, sort of like they miss it in The Secret, that movie. You want to, okay, the bell's ringing. No, the secret is to not care, to let go. You have to, so that's why guilt works so well. You have oh my gosh, I did that. I'm never going to do it again. And you give it all this emotion. And then and of course you don't even want to go there. You don't even think about it anymore. Then it happens again. So the thought, the passion of that thought, the loving that thought, the loving of that new boat that you just bought. There's just a totally loving and just imagining it. And then after you've given it all this energy, then you just get back into the moment and go about your business doing what you're doing. And then it happens. And if you look at your life, you'll see that all the things, and here's another thing that, it's so simple. When this and this and that happens, then I'll be happy. It doesn't happen. It's so backwards, this world. You decide to be happy. And then this, that, and this happens. And that is so exciting. When you finally get it, you decide. You're the one that decides. So I want you all to decide that you want your house to be transformed into a home. And in order for that to happen, you need a hearth, a center of warmth. And that's why I say that a relaxed sauna will transform your house into a home, because where there's a home, there's a hearth, a place of warmth. And so when the relaxed sauna company was asked, can you make a hot springs in your home? That's the goal. That's what we want. You want a place to go, to connect, to get to a solitude where you can connect with the divine, and you connect with that which you really are. So the relaxed sauna took 10 years to filter out all the energies that did not resonate with the water molecules in your body and the organic cells of your body. So all the near-infrared light, now the near-infrared lasers is a different story, a totally different technology that Joe was talking about, and those are great, near-infrared lasers. But the near-infrared light bulbs will only penetrate 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters maybe. There used to be a video on YouTube saying near-infrared hardly penetrates, and the far-infrared penetrates 1 3/4 to 2 inches. And then it shows a movie, like on a video. I think we captured that video. It's on the relaxsaunas.com website somewhere, and that it penetrates 2 inches almost, and then all of a sudden it comes out. It gets the water cells to pulsate. See, the whole purpose of a far infrared sauna, the whole purpose of it is it's hyperthermia. Okay, the whole purpose is hyperthermia, and that's to get the water molecules to vibrate, to resonate. Because when you can send off an energy, this is a wave, and our bodies are particles, but according to what the bleep do you know, and quantum physics and all that, we all know, supposedly, or most of us here are aware of it and do know it, that a particle, see, there is no time and space, a particle turns into a wavicle and then turns into a wave, and the wave turns into the wavicle, which turns into the particle. And so what you have here, when you send off a particular vibratory rate that resonates with the water molecules in your organic cells, that resonating, is a love bond. It's like when you see a cousin of yours you haven't seen, and then all of a sudden they're 100 feet away. You know, there's just a spark of love that you feel, and that's the kind of energy that happens inside your body when you get into the relaxed sauna, when you go in front of this far infrared light energy. And the wavelength it's like making love. It goes in and out, the waves go in and out. So it's a resonating, it's a love bond is created. And that's the magic. And so what that happens is every cell in your body is dancing. It's vibrating and spinning, and the spin is an important thing because what this does, according to a lady I talked to about 3 months ago, she says it increases the voltage in your body, and that's what. So it's way different, and I don't understand this. It's way different than microwave, which is supposed to heat food. But actually, if you there's a study in Japan of a book all about far infrared energy that has not been translated. And she said basically that an antidote for sunburn, an antidote for too much electromagnetic frequency exposure, or an antidote for microwave energy is far infrared energy. In other words, like this thing here emits, this is a microwave machine that we carry in our pockets, and you have the Wi-Fi that sends up all this microwave energy. And you go into the far infrared energy will antidote and repair any damage that the microwave energy does, or that is done by EMFs. Incidentally, there are 4 people who make a living getting houses EMF safe that I know in Phoenix, in Anaheim, in LA, and in San Diego, who all have relaxed saunas in their home. And one lady, before she met us at a show, she did not have a relaxed sauna, but 4 of her clients who had houses that she was making EMF safe all had relaxed saunas. And then 2 weeks later, she runs into us, gets in the sauna, and buys one.